the lizard was actually in the egg rolls. I know they'll never sell any egg rolls again. That was totally a joke. That was a joke. Not my mother's egg rolls. She is raising money to go back to the Philippines selling egg rolls. So I guess that was a really bad joke. Sorry. Wait, I hope, Carl, you weren't recording that. Delete. The role of the speech evaluator is to perform a formal evaluation of our speech. Today, Tom Clark is giving his decathon, meaning his 10th manual speech in the Confident Communicator Manual. And this is a great honor for all of us to be here to witness. Tom has shared so many effervescent stories with us. We all remember the misadventures of his dog Moby, our fun, I think he's a Westie, is what you called him. We remember his the story of tragedy with his Toyota, his first vehicle, and smashing into it was a Ford Escort, smashing into the Toyota Tercel. We've learned a lot from Tom through the PA 295 Act and also the membership campaign that he put together. So today Tom is talking to us about embracing change, and the goal of this speech is to inspire his audience. So all of us are supposed to feel connected to Tom and connected to this cause that he brings to us, and he's going to share with us the benefits of if we are able to benefit change and why we should benefit change or embrace change. Timer, Tom needs 8 to 10 minutes, so 8 minutes at green, yellow at 9, and red at 10. And Tom is going to do some inventive moves up here, I think, that he's going to try to do things a little bit different than some of his other speeches, so it'll be interesting to see what these inventive moves might actually be. So please, everyone, help me welcome Tom Clark.
Well, thank you, Joy. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, let me see a quick show of hands. Who here is really excited about Consumers Energy's shift from Lotus Notes to Outlook 2010? All right, yeah, we got a couple.
No, that's good.
But it can be kind of frustrating, right? I mean, I don't love Lotus Notes, but I know how to use it. When I open it in the morning, I know what to expect. It works. It gets the job done. Why is it then that we're going to take something that works just fine and change over to something new? Change is important. Change represents opportunity. And our ability to embrace change enables us to seize those opportunities. What does that mean? Change represents opportunity. Let's think about a couple of examples. Maybe there's a big reorg at work in your organization, and you find that you're now reporting to an entirely different boss, maybe some new job responsibilities. Let's think about that. That's a pretty big change in your life, but lots of opportunity. You could approach this change one of two ways. You could be annoyed that, I don't know, I've got to show a new supervisor my job, prove that I'm competent. Or you could embrace this change. You could decide that this is the perfect opportunity to show my value to the organization, to embrace the company's new directions, and maybe get a promotion, maybe get a raise. Now that's a fairly obvious example of how a change might result in an opportunity. Let's think about another big change you might have in your life. Maybe the birth of a child. Now you could approach this two ways as well. You could be someone who's really excited, really thrilled to have this new life that they get to raise and influence. And by using that approach, you'll find that you're presented with opportunities to mentor this child and influence them, create someone that you're truly proud of. It's our ability to seize these opportunities presented by change that make our lives fulfilling, exciting. Really, change is a lot like a good vacation. Think about it. You go to work every day, 8 to 5. You go home, you do your laundry, make dinner. You've got a routine. We all have a routine. We use these routines to make sure we get done all of the important tasks that we have in a day. But when we go on vacation, we throw that routine out the window. We don't just throw it out the window, we're excited to throw it out the window. Why is it then that when someone introduces a change in our daily routine, we greet it with this hatred, with this dislike, this discomfort? Why can't we embrace that change the same way we embrace the excitement associated with our vacations? I think about when I was young. My first memory is when we moved into the house that I was raised in. That's a pretty big change, moving to a new house. My second memory is my first day of school. Again, a significant change. And I realized that from then on, through my entire educational career, I experience a significant change every 4 to 8 months. I've got a new teacher, I've got new classmates, I've got a new subject to learn. And then to mix it all up, you throw in summer break where you've got absolutely nothing to do at all. Significant changes in our daily routine are constant through our entire educational career. Then we graduate and we get a job, enter the workforce, and suddenly those changes start to slow down. That's when we first start to experience stability, stagnation. Our ability to embrace change is a lot like a muscle. You go to the gym, you work out, you find that you can do more physical activities. You can climb the stairs without getting winded. Similarly, when change is constant, when you have change in your life all the time, you find that you can handle significant changes much easier. Your ability to embrace them and be excited about them is so much greater than the opposite when change isn't in your life. If you don't go to the gym, if you don't work out, suddenly you find that you're winded when you get to the top of the stairs. If you don't force change into your life, you'll find that your ability to manage it and embrace it when it is forced on you is much diminished. So how do we do this? How do we continue to force change in our lives after our educational careers, after it's stopped being forced on us so regularly? Well, there's a lot of things we can do, really. We could join a Toastmasters club. Force ourselves to get up and stand in front of people and give speeches, something we don't do on a normal basis. Maybe makes us a little uncomfortable. We could maybe do a different task at work. Join the safety committee, something maybe you wouldn't normally be involved in. Maybe you go for that advanced degree you've always talked about. Put yourself back into the educational program and insist on that change every semester. Those are pretty significant changes, time dedication, lots of things involved in those. But there's simple changes we can make every day. Maybe it's trying that new restaurant that just opened. Who knows? Maybe you'll love it. I never would have thought I liked sushi until Jackson got a sushi restaurant. Raw fish, sounds kind of questionable. Turns out, it's my favorite food. forcing change on our lives, continuing to pursue change, enables us to embrace change when it's forced upon us. Let me ask one more time. Who is excited about the shift from Lotus Notes to Outlook 2010? Show hands. Embrace change. Seize the opportunity it presents. Adam Toastmasters.